Can't really say that I'm surprised, but holy fuck, we have hit a new low. It's always Osu players accused of grooming, eliciting photos. But this time, an Osu player was accused of rape from a 12-year-old. And from the screenshots of their conversations, it's pretty solid. And the action that he took afterward kind of solidifies this accusation. So tournament staffer Hosisora, he's at least 18-year-old, was accused of emotional abuse and repeated rape of a 12-year-old. The perpetrator, referred to as Mr. T, deleted their Facebook account shortly after the allegations went live, which is very condemning, right? If there is anything he can do to defend himself, this is the last thing. In the translated screenshot, the victim says she was sexually assaulted, and she started out by apologizing to everyone for hiding this. She was scared because in this situation, Mr. T did like 10 things wrong, and she did like 2 to 3 things wrong. But let's get to the main issues. They first met at a friend's house, and from the first meeting, they were a bit close. Now that's concerning, because someone who's at least 18 years of age and a 12-year-old getting close at the first meeting is kind of fucking weird. And after a week, they became even closer, right? More ambiguous with each other. Everything was normal until Mr. T started pushing some boundaries. He wanted to touch her chest and said that he wanted to do intimate things with her. And from her side, she joked about it. Now, she is at fault for joking about intimate things with an adult, but as an adult, it's his responsibility to say, no, this is not okay. But guess what? He took it further than just a joke. And now at this moment, she was scared, but tried to appear normal. I guess in a teenager's mind, appearing normal, I guess she was succumbing to peer pressure and just try to give in and accommodate his wishes, right? So he took her to his house and had sex with her about 4 to 5 times. And the entire time, she didn't resist, but remained silent. And she added that there were a few times that she did resist. There was no verbal consent from the 12-year-old, but since she added that she did resist a few times, then this constitutes rape. And that just made things a whole lot worse for this guy. And after a few months, he got bored of her, started showing indifference, and started caring for someone else. Gotta feel bad for this girl, because she literally got used for sex. And then when he was able to find another source of indulgence, he kind of just moved on. And the icing on the cake is that on June 1st, he took the couple ring, right? A matching ring box that she gave him, and he gifted to her friend, which made her angry and cry a lot, and I guess was, one of the big motivator for her to post this. Now let's look at conversations that they had. These screenshots are in Vietnamese, and I am Vietnamese. I was born in Vietnam and raised there, grew up there for 12 years, so I can read Vietnamese, but these are kind of slang language, so I'm gonna try my best to translate. The first screenshot, he asked if he's ever gonna be allowed to drink milk. She was confused by this question, or playfully, or I don't fucking know. But in this context, he was referring to drinking her milk, which is fucking disgusting. Next screenshot, +1 chits. He probably meant jet. It means to fuck. This is probably referring to after they had sex. And she asked if he's ever known, if he knows how to be tired, or he ever known tiredness. And he said no, he wants to be wrung dry. Now the next screenshot is just so wrong. And she says that she doesn't know if he wants to come over or whatever. And he said, yes, I'm going. If you suck my dick. Bu means suck. And in this context, I assume he means sucking his dick. So he would come over if she sucks his dick. 12-year-old, by the way. In the last screenshot, she asked, do you not miss me? And he responded with, yes, I do miss you. He misses her because he's horny, or something close to that. I forgot what Neo mean in this context. I've been out of the country for a while. And sure, you're smiling like, what the fuck? Like my honest reaction, what the fuck? Like I for one remove myself from like Vietnamese community stuff because I'm not fond of my country, but you know, I try to keep in touch with people now and then. But this really makes it hard to get in touch with my roots, where I was born and raised, because shit like this happens. The Vietnam community is very peaceful and quiet most of the time. I don't hear a lot of news about them. But this, the first piece of like really big news I hear about Vietnam from the Osu community is a rape accusation. Like it's fucking baffling. It's fucking insane. Like when I first started, I don't know, man. I'm just fucking livid. And he's a tournament staffer, someone who holds an important position in Osu tournaments, an event that brings the community together to compete and like create a friendly atmosphere, like competition, friendly competition, make friends, yada yada. And this is the kind of people that runs it, right? A staffer. So if this is true, then his career is basically fucking over. If it's wrong, then he's just gonna have to find like a lot of shit to back himself up and to prove that this is false. But judging by the conversations that he had with the victim, I don't know. It's kind of fucked up. What do you think?